11. The title is exactly what it is. This 1111 portal is critical. Get in here, tap in, butterflies. That is the energy that I received. It is your girl Fufa Goddess 1111, and I'm back with some more messages. Okay, on this beautiful old 1111 day, my divine feminine birthday, my birthday of all birthdays. I'm tapping in with you guys to make sure that I can kind of like share some of this day with you guys. You understand what I'm saying? On top of giving you guys the downloads and the messages that I received. Okay, so I don't know. I'm just in this sharing and caring and giving energy, you know. And before I head out, you know, before I head out, I was preparing this delicious dinner for my family and things of that sort. So whenever they come from school, they can have something to tap in on and things of that nature, you know. And while I was in the process of doing that, I received a download, and the download is serious. Listen to me. This download that I received is so serious, collective, because I don't know if you guys, I had to cut the TV down. Listen, I don't know if you guys were or is familiar with, the energy that I've been telling you guys about how God do not play about you, right? Right. So let me tell you what I received. Some people, and this is not to, this is not a cause for celebration, right? This is not for you to be in. I feel like Spirit is giving me this to break it down to you so that you don't be in this like joyful, jolly energy that these energies are going through what they going through. But listen, excuse me, they are going through it. And I'm talking about this can be, just say for instance, someone caused you some type of harm or pain, or you cried or you suffered at the hands of another person. It doesn't matter if it was years ago. It doesn't matter if it was last year. Listen to me. What this 1111 portal is doing in the year of 9 is going back. I told you guys, if you were familiar with that energy, how everything is going backwards, how everything is moving backwards. It's tearing something. There's a tower that's tearing some energies up for uh I want to say past well, I heard past grievances. I don't know, maybe things that you grieved about and you had to get over on your own, or just solo dolo, however the case may have been. These energies are going through it. And listen, this could even be energies that did anything to you, to a family member of yours, to a child specifically, someone that came from you. You know what I'm saying, collective? Listen, this tower is tearing energies up, and there is like no age bracket. You know what I'm saying, collective? It doesn't matter if, some people want to say, oh, that person is old, they don't know no better, and things of that nature. That's not how God feel about it. That is the reason why we serve a just God. You know what I'm saying? A God that's just and not fair. Some things may not seem fair to us or to other people, but that's not the way that God sees it. And I feel like these energies are going through it. So many people are going through it right now, collective. They were really dreading this day. So let's see what's the tea here. Do I even want to start with this? I don't think I do. I think I want to pull a few from the Kipper. That's what I'm being called to pull from. Your spirit guides, your ancestors. I feel the energy, okay? And the energy is very loud. The energy is very clear. The energy is very potent, okay? That's what's going on here. The energy is very potent. Let's see what we have going on. And what I mean by potent is potent, if I have to be specific, okay? Um, let's see what we have going on here. All these energies are terrifying. And whatever is happening, they instantly are going back to you, whatever they did, because something told, listen, whatever these energies did, something told them, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't listen to that voice, okay? They didn't listen to that little voice that was telling them, no, 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 don't do that, right? This is energies that felt like, they were bigger than the program. They really thought that, oh well, I have this relationship with God or whatever the case may be. Imagine some of these energies hearing don't do that, thinking that that's the devil and the whole time it's God. Imagine that the whole entire time, forewarning them, okay? Forewarning them, and God could have even had you on a mission to tell these individuals to stop while they are ahead or while they were ahead. And these energies, they disregarded everything you said, and they were disobedient to. Well, first and foremost, they were disobedient to what God said and disregarded everything you said. Period. They didn't want to hear anything from you. And now, it's that cause and effect energy. And that's what's happening with these individuals. And they can't believe it. Because the only thing they can think about is that little voice that they heard. Now they know who it was. Now they are able to differentiate who it was. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the devil was more enticing, telling them to go further, go harder, or do more. And God was the one in these energies here letting them know not to do that. Whatever this is coming out the middle of the deck. What I said about time. Look at this coming out the middle of the deck. What did I say about time? Distant horizons, and now they on this ship, and this whole ship is going down. You know how many people could fit on this ship? Look at the bird right there on the side of the ship, bearing witness. Not just any bird, an eagle, right? Bearing witness. And I just mentioned in the live stream yesterday about how eagles, how the eagle is God's go-to bird. That's who he made the king. You know what I'm talking about? The king of the flock, or whatever the case may be. Do you listen to what I'm telling you? And there's an eagle. I say the eagle. Ooh, somebody was operating from a place of ego. They were. They didn't want to listen because they were too far into the ego. And again, this don't have to be any type of age frame. I feel like this go through all this resonates with all, you know what I'm saying? Suitable age frames. Yes. And this ship, that go to anchor. The anchor is what's supposed to hold the ship up. It's not even connected to it. Something is being dismantled, collective. And what I say, look at this. Let's not forget, let's not pretend like we don't see the bigger picture. 36 is on here broken down to what? A 9. And didn't I say before we even started pulling cards that Spirit said that they didn't know that it was going to happen and go down in a year of 9? There it is right there. Shout out to you guys for the purple hearts. Y'all know we started there. We got to go back there. So I'm glad. Okay? Let's keep the purple hearts rolling. We're going back to our purple hearts. That's how we started off. Okay? We did try to change up, you know what I'm saying, and show more love, but we going back to what we know. Let's go. Here we go. You look at this. False person in the reverse. And I feel like this is your energy. Okay? These energies, or this could be these energies that thought that, when they got word about what was to come, they thought that, it was like the devil. These energies thought that it was the devil, but it was God the whole entire time. Why? Because God still loved these individuals. And God was still trying to, give these energies a pass and save them from self-destructing. And that's what these energies did anyway. They ended up doing it anyway. So now these energies are experiencing a wrath collective. I feel like they could have also been looking at you like you were a false person when you were, like spreading the word and letting them know that the time is now. They need to stop, or whatever it is that you was conveying to these individuals. You was just letting them know that it was time for them to stop, surrender it, let it go, and move forward from whatever that is before they receive consequences for their actions. They thought you was a false person, and the whole time you was someone that's definitely not false at all. You are someone that's very genuine, very sincere, very real. And now these it's like these energies are in critical condition, collective. You understand what I'm telling you? Listen, these energies are in critical condition. Here we go. Look at this. Great fortune. Okay? What does that have to do with anything, Spirit? Why did great fortune come out? And that's how you guys know these messages come from the Most High, because like, only He knows what this means. Like, out of everything that came out, why would great fortune come out here? Is it because their great fortune is being affected? Okay, or what? Ooh. They tried to affect the great fortune of you. And now you are being blessed with it. Look at this 26. Shout out to that 26 like up there, baby. Shout out to that 26 like up there. Listen to me. You are being rewarded with some type of great fortune here as this privileged lady. And they tried to block your great fortune. These energies tried to do a number on you. See, with all these numbers coming out, they tried to do a number on you. And it's backfiring. The 12th could be significant. Some of you may be receiving some type of great fortune by the 12th. Okay? And whatever this is, this going to set the tone. This going to put you in a whole nother, for some of you, it's going to be a whole nother tax bracket. I'm hearing your eyes have not seen what's about to unfold and transpire in your life. Because these energies were blocking you. And now Spirit took something back from them. Okay? And that's not to say that whatever was taken from them is coming to you, because you're going to receive better. Thank you guys for all the birthday love. I really appreciate that. I'm still getting notifications. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I saw the love you guys were showing. I was almost tearing up. Okay, y'all know I'm soft in the middle too for things like that, right? Okay, so you have some type of great fortune coming in here. And like I said, you could be a divine feminine energy. They were trying to block you. They were trying to block your great fortune because they felt like you didn't really need this great fortune. They felt like you were already privileged. Somebody felt like that's the reason why you were acting the way you were acting, because you've always been fortunate. I feel like whoever these energies are, they don't really know nothing about you like that. I feel like these energies really, if that's the way that they feel, they really don't know you. And that's not to say that you went without, but it wasn't easy, But Spirit is saying, scratch all that. There's no need for you to explain nothing or break nothing down to nobody. What's happening is happening, collective. I'm telling you. This is what's happening. These energies are in critical condition because now they got to watch you. Okay, this one, look at this. I can't make it up. Now they got to watch you sitting somewhere in poverty. These energies are impoverished, and they got to sit somewhere and watch you. Yes, they do. I have to fix this, guys. They have to sit somewhere and watch you, collective. And they got to watch you collect. What is poverty? Can we know? Can the butterflies know? What is poverty, Holy Spirit? And you guys already know why I call you guys butterflies. Because you came out of that cocoon straight popping. Okay? Definitely. You definitely made it to the next level, whoever you are. Look at this pathway. Yeah, I told you. And look what's coming. Look what's on the pathway. I say, you know why I call you guys butterflies, right? And it came straight out. It came straight out. Look at the pathway. What do you see? Straight out the cocoon. And this is what these energies stop. They did try to play with your great fortune collective, your finances, your life path, your destiny. You know what I'm saying? Where you were going, where you were headed, your guidance. And that's the reason why they're receiving poverty. And that's the reason why their great fortune stopped. And you are in the energy of receiving. And you going in a whole new direction with it. But they tried to block your pathway. Butterflies. Let's get some butterflies in the chat. Because didn't I not call that? Can't you see me and the Most High is in sync? I just said that. And that was a whole side note. And it came straight out. And you came up out of that cocoon. You coming from your nesting place. Where you were nesting at. Getting ready for this new season. And after you came up out of this cocoon, you don't even have you have color, but you don't even really have your stripes or your unique, you know what I'm talking about, stripes, your unique polka dots. It's just straight up colors. And you went straight to the light with it. Straight into the light with it. These energies, I'm telling you, whatever this is great. Yeah. This is not just the great fall energy. This is a fall from grace. Someone could say in Atlanta or somewhere where they have red dirt. High trees could be very significant for someone here. The color gold or golden could be someone's name. Someone could be connected to someone named Golden. They gotta pay for what they did. Your name could be Goldie. You can have gold hair. Here we go. Look at this. The lovers in the reverse. Why? And you know, we are not questioning. We want to know why the lovers came out in the reverse. Why is this lovers in the reverse? Oh, that came out quick. Let's see. Family room. So for some of you, it's not a lover. It's family. Okay? And for some of you, it's a family and a lover that you're no longer with. Look at this. Wealthy man in the reverse. What else? House in the reverse and despair in the upright. Baby, this is somebody you were dealing with. Yeah. Yes. This person is in critical condition. They are. Because they're going through it for whatever this is that they did to you. And I see 2032. That may be, just maybe, when this person's karma is going to end. Because with 20 coming out on the house in the reverse and despair coming out, that's 2032. And there is such a thing. And we have despair here. This person is going through something here. Not sudden wealth. Excuse me, guys. Wealthy man is in the reverse. Family room. This could be someone that moved away from a family dynamic. Persecuted you. didn't believe in you, didn't believe who you were, but you were someone that's major. You were someone that's major. You came out like a freaking major arcana with the number 12. What else is this coming off the deck? Ooh, look at this. Poverty again. Poverty again. Somebody is in heavy poverty. Heavy. And I feel like things is getting worse. Somebody could have lost a job here. Either today or this past week. One of these days leading up to this 11/11 portal. Because as mentioned, these energies are not going to be going into the next year. What is the next year? Like this year is like the year of 9, and it's like the year of the snake if you go on Chinese zodiac, right? And next year is like the year of the horse. And someone here, I feel like the horse zodiac could be someone's like nemesis, or, you know, they don't get along with that type of zodiac or something like that. Okay? Why did we get all this energy? Something is over. I don't know if this you and someone or someone and someone else, where something is over at. It could be you, it could be someone else. It could be a combination of all, right? This person is losing some type of stability. They're losing their stability indefinitely, as what I just heard. Family room is empty. Wealthy man in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. House in the reverse. Despair in the upright, and poverty. Yeah, this is someone that's losing it all. Like I said, this is not just like a fall from grace. This is the fall from grace. And why is this happening? Can we know? What do you want the butterflies to know in reference to what just came out? I can't make it up. Judication, they under judgment. They under judgment. And as you can see, I'm really clarifying backwards, and it's making like something come full circle. This is the way that it's going, where everything that's coming out is forming a freaking circle, collective. Look. You see? It's forming a circle like this. Something is backfiring on someone. They weren't ready for this. No, they were not. And guess who in the center of it? Guess who protected? Guess who in the center of all of this protected? This privileged lady, this divine feminine. This could have been like a not so divine masculine right here. Somebody that was supposed to be divine, pretended to be divine, definitely went against the grain. Most definitely. Most definitely. Oh, look how the deck stopped. It be talking. Look. Look, official person in the reverse. So whoever this wealthy man is, there was an unofficial person. Unofficial person. Here we go. Bad help. This is what's returning to whoever this is. Somebody did something to you, and they wanted to cause you some serious health issues. They knew about something. They were in on something. And like I said, time has passed. With 31 being on here, that's broken down to a 4. And with 22 being on here, that's broken down to a 4. It could be between 3 and 4 years that something happened, or even 8. Mm-hmm. And this is someone that say, oh, yeah, they saying this and that, whatever they thought, whatever they saying, what's gonna happen, it didn't happen yet. It's not gonna happen because of who I am. And then that's why I said at the top of the spray, someone was operating from a place of ego. But the whole time they didn't know that they were being set up to accumulate as much as possible. Tangible things, material gains, finances. Go get it. Gather it. Because when the great fall come and the fall from grace, that's gonna be a memory. And this is what this is the energy of whoever this is. They're thinking about what they had or what they could have had if only they would have been obedient, took heed, and not leaned on their own understanding. This is somebody that really thought they beat the system. And the system is God. They really thought they did. But they didn't know that they were waiting on a year 9. They didn't know that. And that's the first one that came out, Distant Horizons. They didn't know they were waiting on that. Look, we have courtship here. They thought they found their perfect match. And that this person could be very beneficial, or this person can or could change their life. But that's not the case. This person under judgment too. This person came out right next to judication. 2 there and 2 here. Both of these energies are under judgment. Yes, they are. This is 7. We have 4:30 here. April 30th could be significant. March 4th, the 30th, or the 4th. But however, if you add these 2 numbers together, 34 is broken down to a 7. The divine got these energies in this energy right here. Yeah. Why did courtship come out? Why did it come out in the upright? What is the energy surrounding that? Why did this come out in the upright? What do the butterflies need to know about that energy? There we go. It fell on top of despair. Look at this. Baby. Baby. Don't tell me this message not on fire. We should have way more likes. Don't tell me this message is not clarifying itself and on fire. I said that 34 is broken down to a 7. And why did courtship come out? And we got a message. So they're receiving a message in regards to this courtship. And that could be the reason why the lovers is over. We have 15 here, broken down to a 6. I don't know why I was about to say it's a side note 6, 7. but I definitely feel like past life, karmic. This person got with a past life karmic. Everything started going wrong in a karmic relationship here with someone. I don't know why I'm feeling like this person could have been saying that you was a hater. They could have been calling you everything under the sun. And guess what? You were right the whole entire time. They could have moved in with this person. Now they either getting kicked out, they either behind on rent, or they in foreclosure. They keeping that on the low. They don't want nobody to know that. They don't want nobody to know that. They're gonna lie. This is somebody that's about to straight up blatantly lie about why, they losing a home or lost a home or something like that. They about to blame it on something totally different. That's not what happened. Spirit let these energies accumulate everything that they could before. It was like, why would I show up early? I'm the orchestrator. I'm the inventor. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I show up late early when there's nothing for me to gain? You don't have anything. So I'm gonna let you work and work your way up to a certain type of, you know what I'm saying, status or whatever the case may be before I show up. And that's exactly what happened here. And now these energies are sick. They are sick. What else? Courtship message. What is the message? What is the message that you gave these individuals, Spirit? And again, this is not for you to be celebrating. It's just for you to know. What is it, Spirit? Here we go. Ooh, look at my finger. Look. So was ever in here? In here. Let's see. Courthouse. Baby, I told you it's on. It is on. And that same 23 broken down to a 5. Changes are being made. And now they gotta show up. Now they gotta show up. Somebody going to court for something. And they're gonna lie. Could be about this house. Could be about something. They're going to court and they're about to lie. And it's not gonna work. Courthouse. Look at this. Expectations. But they have high hopes. They have high hopes that it's gonna work, but it's not. 28 broke it down to a 10. It's over for these energies having high expectations for anything or doing anything. This is done. This one I can't even shuffle, okay? Look at this. Sudden wealth. That is what's done. In the reverse. That is what's done. Okay? 10-11 could be significant. That is what's done. They could have got a warning by, that 10-10 portal, or something could be very significant about 10-11. They got some type of warning, and they did not. Hold on, guys. Let me slow down. Y'all know I'm still trying to recover. But they did not adhere to that warning. And now there's no more warnings. There's no more warnings. Look at this. Total labor. There's no more warnings being given or granted. 38 broke it down to 11. And that go 11-11 right here. I told you guys for the 10-10 portal, this 11-11 portal was coming to shake something. They got their sudden wealth snatched away from them, and they instantly put them in this energy of total labor. They can't really do it though. They can't really do it. This is energies, even if they were like people that knew how to put in work and, had a nice work ethic. They don't feel like they have a nice work ethic anymore. They don't feel like that. They do not feel like that. They're getting tired more. They're stressing more. This is somebody, they'll rather sit somewhere right now, the way that they're feeling, they'll rather sit somewhere and blame you for their mishaps versus getting out there and getting it. Whoever these energies are, they put their mouth on you. They put their lips on you. They did something to you that spirit did not approve of. And again, God do not play about you, sweets. Thank you so much, Divine. Excuse me. God do not play about you. And this is what these energies are. I'm talking about they spook, they scared, they terrified, they're shook. These energies are like, what have I done. I don't know why I just heard what in the actual fuck. You know? Because of the series of events that's happening. Listen, guys, you know when they say when it rains, it pours. I don't think you understand. It's happening like clockwork. It's happening back to back. Soon as they jump over one hurdle, one loophole, another one happen. Something else occur. Nothing but obstacles are in the way of whoever these individuals are. And then someone else had the audacity to bring in someone else to come up against you. See, this is someone, they've been doing this. And that's why Spirit say, you remember when you were a kid and they say, you know, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. That's what's going on in this situation, right? That's why I'm telling you guys, you've been training for whatever you're going through right now your whole entire life. And yeah, you could have had a different perception of what that meant. But again, we are not in the box thinkers. We're outside the box thinkers, right? We way around the corner with it. You know, when they just getting there, right? This is not an average way of thinking. Your average person wouldn't think like you think. So imagine these energies thinking that they were coming up against somebody like you when you could have woke up a whole century ahead of these individuals. And the only thing you try to do is guide them and forewarn them because you know from experience what your own eyes have seen. And no, you're not bragging on you. You bragging on our Father. You know from experience what your own eyes have seen. When energies do you harm or do you wrong or come up against you. And you be innocent, collective. And there's not a single soul that you didn't warn. There's not a single soul that you converse with and don't bring up God, the Lord. You know? You are not one of them ones that energy should have been in the energy of playing with, trying to persecute or humiliate or hurt. These are energies, or this is a lover that didn't care nothing about the way you felt, nothing about the way they made you feel. They didn't care at all. And now you may give zero. You know what zero F's mean? That's zero, capital F, apostrophe S. That's your energy. After you seen this with your own eyes, here we go. Look at this. We have the gift here. They didn't lost their gifts though. I can't turn this into upright because we still clarifying toil and labor and sudden wealth in the reverse. They didn't lost all their gifts. Spirit took all their gifts. Didn't I tell you Spirit did a sweep? Last but not least, message of concern. That's what's going on in this situation right here. Toil and labor. They done got their sudden wealth taken away from them. Slowed down or just not working at all. It's over. I'm telling you, somebody could have just made something last week, last month, last year and been saving it all year. It's gone now. And I'm talking about whatever this is, this happened overnight. Like one day it was there, the next day they woke up out of there. And that's because of what they did to you. And that message that Spirit is conveying to these individuals, they feel like this is a message of concern. Didn't I tell you they're terrified? They're terrified. They don't know what's to come. Now they trying to scramble and, you know, ask God for forgiveness and cry and all of that. That's not going to work because of what they did to you. Ooh, this one just jumped up. Look, mature woman. Like I said, whoever this person is, courtship here, that was dealing with this person is a mature woman here involved. Whatever this energy role is, this person is involved. What is this mature woman's role? What is this mature woman's role here in this situation? I see despair. I see house in the reverse. There's a man in despair. This woman is dealing with a message of concern. And it could be, look, I can't make it up. We got thief. They could have stole something from you, collective. Did someone steal your home? And whatever they did, high honor saw everything they did. And somebody did, like I say, they were not thinking about you when they were doing what they were doing to you, to harm you, to cause you pain, to cause your heart to break or heart to ache. They didn't care about you. They didn't care about you not one bit, but they care now. They care now. They realize that you are someone of high honor. And they realize that you really work with the Most High. They are scared now. Something someone could have did. Well, look, we had a thief caught and we have high honor, 24 and 25. And the Most High was watching them. That's why whoever this mature woman is, they got a message of concern here. And whoever this brainless idiot is right here that was not thinking, that just was going along for the ride, that's the reason why they in despair too. All these energies had a choice. And they made the wrong one. They didn't care about anything. They didn't care about nothing that the Most High said in regards to his child. Listen, they didn't care about anything the Most High said in regards to his child. You. You. And that clarifies what? The privileged lady that been came out. Wow. What is going on? I feel like that whoever this mature woman is, they're going crazy. This person gonna have to be in some type of asylum or something. Are they gonna have to put this person in some type of straitjacket or get this person some meds to calm down? Okay? To keep them calm, to keep them cool, because they done lost every goddamn thing. Or this man will be have everything they work for. Spirit say, look, the number 7 is on here. What is this message of concern? 7-7, who it came from. High honor, that's another 7. The message is 7. We got message, we got high honor, and that's 14 in regards to whatever they were doing for work. Yay! They done lost it all playing this game. Playing a game that they were never going to win. They were never going to win. What we have, look, concerned. They were never going to win. And what was that came out in the reverse that was equivalent to 6? Like this 33. Oh, here we go. The lovers. The lovers. Now they wishing that they would have ended something with whoever this is, or when they never started something with this person. Because now these energies could be blaming each other for what's transpiring. Someone need an attorney. What they need an attorney for? To go to court. And they gonna try to get this person to lie. Okay? Not gonna work. Some of them gonna be trying to use bribery. Okay? But they don't even have nothing to offer. What do these energies have to offer? Do they have anything to offer to this attorney? Some of them gonna offer them an opportunity to blow their back out. You know what I'm talking about? Something like that going on. You know? They feel like they feel strongly that'll work. You know? And this is 18 plus. Let's see what else is here. Look at this. Marriage. Oh. So, whoever this attorney is that they're talking to, they may feel like this attorney have like a major crush on them. Maybe they never gave them an opportunity. So they married. One or the other. Are you at a high level you know, soulmate, someone they was ordained to marry, something like that. What we have, look, imprisonment. Hmm. So yeah, they promising somebody something. March 29th is here. If you do this for me, then I'll do this for you. Maybe they talk about this woman talking about giving this man some, you know what I'm saying, deep throat service or some gook or whatever you call it. Let's say, you know, they ready to go. They ready to go. They ready to go to a whole different level with this person. They ready to turn it up a notch. But I don't feel like that's going to help them. Look at this change. I'm telling you. Because whatever changes are being made is being made already. Ooh, we got imprisonment. Change. September 3rd, March 29th, September 9th, March 14th, March 12th, um, December 3rd, 14th, 9th, 29th. Let's see. 19. It's over, baby. Nope. They're not going to be able to fix this. I'm telling you, this is the most high, baby. This is over. Whatever this is completely over. Look at this mature man between whoever this mature woman is and this man. And like I said, that clarified the lovers. And a mature man came out with the number 5, and we did get something else that was equivalent to 5 that came out here. Okay, this message of concern. They're realizing that the situation is over. Somebody is getting ready to walk away from them because they didn't realize this person was not about to go down with them, or this person could even indeed be married. In the year 9, all of this was supposed to happen this way. What else came out that was a 5 that I saw? Was that 2030? Okay. Was that the court? No. 2032. That was this. Okay. 5. Despair. Despair. Mature man in the reverse. They didn't know this person was not going to go down and be in despair with them. They didn't know that. They thought this person was going, you know, like this was their road dog. They was going to ride till the wheels fell off or something. That's not the case here. That's not the case. No. Somebody is moving around. Somebody is moving around on this person. Look at this thief. They don't want to get caught up into something. Somebody could have been trying to get somebody else caught up into something here. Okay? Look at this with a community. Oh, they don't want the community to find out what someone was doing and implicate them. But it's going to be too late because this is a part of the fall from grace because of whatever these individuals did to you. Some of you shed some tears, baby. Some of you suffered. Some of you went through a whole lot. Yeah, you did. And they got to pay for it. Look, we have a main male. You could be a main male. And we have a main female in the reverse. I don't know why we keep getting a main female energy. But this main female energy, for some of you, the main female in the reverse can mean a main male. But what I'm getting is this is someone that's not even this person main female, baby, and they did the absolute most. Whoever this main male is, they already have a main female, and that's this privileged lady right here. 1, 2 is here. That's equivalent to 12, and we got 12 on this privileged lady. This main female, this is a no-go. This person is already saying that they're with whoever this person is. This is crazy. This right here is crazy. This right here is crazy. Give us a little more spirit. Oh, look, we have dusted off. Whoever this main male is, they're telling this person to dust something off. Okay? Dust something off. Yeah, because they haunted by whoever this person is and they moving on. Look at this. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Flawless. Thank you so much. So we have memories, flashbacks, trauma, and side effect. Something happened here. And somebody is moving on saying thank you next. Somebody got the inside scoop on something. Could be, like I said, somebody was trying to throw it at someone about somebody with a romantic love affair, a sex fix, or a secret lover. Just as I said, this is what's going to cause. I'm telling you, these people is going to crash out on each other. Who all these people that was involved, they getting their issue. They getting their issue, and look what you did. Dodge the bullet. Yes, you did. Escaping crazy people. Yes, you did. So, Spirit, can we ask, um, what is going on with these individuals that you did not want the collective to, laugh at or celebrate? So we got jackpot in the reverse. Okay, this energy. Okay, the fact that these energies are losing everything. Don't laugh and don't celebrate that, because that'll make you just like them, is what Spirit is saying. But that's what's happening with them. Somebody losing their inheritance, somebody losing their unexpected money. It's not coming in. Dirt digging, looking for dirt on you, and vice versa. Spirit is saying, do not try to mimic this energy. And what else? Callers. Don't laugh at the fact that somebody here, have no call report or call issues. Don't laugh at these things, because it's happening. And the reason why it's happening is because these energies, that we got the thief card that came on 3 times in this reading. Rob, lost, theft, physical or emotional. That's why. I'm telling you, whatever these energies did to you, it don't matter what they did to you. They caused you pain. Spirit is not going for that. Not at all. Whatever these energies did is catching up with them. What else, Spirit? What is catching up with these individuals? What is catching up with these individuals here? Thank you. Look, bankruptcy. I'm telling you guys. Didn't I tell you foreclosure on a freaking home? Or a vehicle? All of that is stemming from this. Past due. They cannot pay it. What else? Look, uninterested. Okay? Energies are uninterested, and just say like their resources, they don't have anymore. Mm-mm. And Spirit is also saying, don't let this be the reason why you're uninterested due to what someone here is going through. Be uninterested for your own reasons. Not because of whatever this situation is, because this is already being handled. Remember, this didn't really have anything to do with you. These energies implicated you by, trying to place you in the situation and hurt you in the process so they can do whatever else they wanted to do. That's why this is happening. Look at this. Groupies. I can't make it up. Groupie. What else do the collective needs to know? Look at this. Giving money. Okay? Giving money. What does that mean? Why did we need to know about a groupie giving money? What does that mean? Thank you. Cyberbullying. Somebody was paying someone to bully you online, and they are suffering from it. I'm telling you, whatever pain they caused you, remember I say spirits are everything. So there was some groupies that somebody was paying to cyberbully you, gang stalk you, and this, that, and the third. Okay? Thank you guys for the gifts. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Flawless. Thank you, Husky. Wait, why I say Husky? You sent the Husky. Thank you, Taz. Thank you so much. Look, fake flexing. Yes. X rich, flosses money, X fancy, shows off. This is these energies' energy. Oh, this one was about to slide off. Look, fishing for comments. So they had people cyberbullying you, fishing for comments to see what people were going to say. Look, dirty offer. They could have been bragging about giving you some type of dirty offer, or they are now in a season to where They can't do nothing but accept dirty offers because everywhere else they getting rejected. And this even could be you rejecting this person because you know that they trying to give you some type of dirty offer or they tried. Keyword is tried. Heavy on the tried. What else should the collective know in regards to this energy, spirit? What else is happening? What is the tea? Look at this love triangle. Yay. Definitely someone that tried to place you in a love triangle, baby. Definitely. Third party, multiple lovers, and choices. But what is the breakdown of this love triangle? What does this mean? Creeping. You understand me? Creeping. Right? Someone was out here creeping. But I'm trying to understand, how would it be a third party situation if the collective is not in this? So that means that when you were in it, this person had someone behind your back, on the side, in front you. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, and they were creeping with this person. And this person started watching you as a result. This some sick individuals. What else? Look at this, an offer. And they started watching you to see how they was going to try to present a dirty offer to this person, or give this person an offer, or get this person to give them an offer. Scarcity tactics. That's what they were using. But they didn't understand. Okay? They didn't really understand that you was really made for this. You checkmated these individuals. Happiness hater is here. Okay? And whoever this person is that was watching you after creeping with this person, they were happiness haters. I don't even feel like this person ever really wanted this person. They just wanted to try to see if they could get this person from you. They were already hating on you for some reason. Like I said, they didn't really want this person. They look at this person like they're a broke ass. And look, in their head, overthinking, stressing, overanalyzing. Let me find out this somebody that really wanted you for themselves. Okay, this how weird this is. Look, screenshot. Getting evidence, proof, and facts of what? May we ask? Of what? What is it for these energies to get? What type of evidence? For what reason? Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go. Forcer. forces things, forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. So somebody been trying to take some screenshots for proof or facts or evidence so that they can try to have their way with you. And look, we have getting evidence in the reverse. That was, like I said, there was nothing for them to get. Look, a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's what you found out. And look, the fact that they were stealing your ideas, copying your work, duplicating and feeding off you. Yeah, you knew that. This could be somebody that tried to go and get somebody and turn somebody into you, or go and be with somebody that reminded, you know, them so much of you. Sick, weird stuff. Like, look, talking ish. And that's why they gotta pay. Like I said, didn't I say these energies put their mouth on you way before I got this debt collective? Huh? That's exactly what they did. What do we have for the bottom? Ignoring, and you ignoring that ass too. Okay? You ignoring them, and there's nothing that you have to say to whoever this is. Child, I gotta get up out of here. That's what I have for you guys. Thank you guys for the birthday gifts. That's how I'm gonna take it, baby. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.